It's some of the big players in today's game, and you're a big
Redskins
player in
Cowboys.
today's game as well. Let's get the party started.
What? What are you doing? You see me? This guy takes forever. Come on. Oh my God. The dude's about to kick it out of bounds.
The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And they're going to get it up past the 30. First carry down for Rob Kelly. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
To me, that's a superior play by the backer because he was allowed to, I think, run free on it and make that play. His defensive linemen, they cover things down for him because offensive guys, the linemen, what they're trying to do, as you know, is block the guy at the point of attack and then climb to the next level and get the linebacker. And you're not allowed to climb. You got a free hitter, and that's what we saw there. And a really nice play resulted for them.
Jordan Reed was the intended target, and it's 4th down.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. Calling a pickup of 7. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. Now Wilson on first down. And this is incomplete. Cordero Patterson, the one he was hoping to get it to. And it's second down. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6. Defense thinking pass. They've got the nickel set out on 3rd and 6. Throwing is Wilson. Buying time to his left. He rifles one that's intercepted. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Trying to think of it.
A first carry for the rookie Procise. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves them needing about 7 here on 3rd down. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Throwing his car on 3rd down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And an alley to run. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. Fresh set of downs here.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, You can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Eluding the pressure right. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 23 yards on the play.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where real accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. Carr now on first down. That's caught at the 3. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd. When you throw it this close to the goal line, usually you're thinking touchdown. Here they actually complete it, but lose yardage.
When you're this close to the goal line, you have to anticipate that maybe you're going to see a defense that you can make a case that there's 11 in the box. So I'm with you. You've got to find a way to push things downfield a little bit. Any type of space is better than what we just saw there. And that end result, not one that's satisfactory to them.
Michael Kendrick.
Cracked
his face off on 4th down.
Outside linebacker spot. He gets him down for a loss of 5.
What a play.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Jack his face off. 4th down.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. So incomplete on first. Let's see what 2nd down has in store. Second and 10 now. Wilson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. Back with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. It's Mexico City football to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. On first and 10, it's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. He couldn't quite hold it.
I thought he caught it.
Ball pops out, incomplete.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now.
At first, I thought it was going to be one in the legal for a pass
catch it, trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll push his way forward about the 32.
Push the pile.
2nd down run, a big help. The 7 yards leaves him with just a 3rd and 3 now.
Well, there's an example of patience being rewarded. Ran the ball on first down and got stuffed. Most people would scream throw the ball here in this situation. They stayed with their roots, stayed with running the football, and they got rewarded. That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Here we go on 4th with Wilson. He finds his target. It's Crowder. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
Chowder, on that
base. I don't know
face.
if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had him.
And that's caught inside
Chowder.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A very solid gain of 27. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
Yeah, he came back for that joint.
You have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time.
Good, yeah.
But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. On 2nd down, here's Carr. Left side here to Sanders. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys on plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in the bunch. I mean, we talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. It's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
Yeah.
Give them 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Flushed out right.
Yeah.
Now the ball's out.
Get it. Oh.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
Well, now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon.
Oh, he punched the shit out of it. Get down there, Sanders.
Now Sanders.
Get out. Oh, he fucked me up.
37 yards there on the punt. And possession will switch here as this offense will come on.
Bob Sanders tried to dip out. Didn't work out. I was like, no, get off me. It fucked me up because as soon as I turned, he was right with me. I was like...
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now they go screen. It's complete. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
They ran that one well. And
oh, good. You got no points off of it. You got no points off of it.
To the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Over the middle to Smith.
Yeah.
And he's going to get this one across
I'm about to like you over Russell Wilson.
Give him 11 on the gain there, and it'll give him the 1st down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now Wilson on 1st down. Steps away to his left.
Get that way.
And some space here.
And look at him go.
Up past the 45. 15 yards there on the scramble and a 1st down.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. He's got a man.
Colonel Patterson.
Sideline. A really nice gain of 25.
Yeah, Colonel Patterson's too fast.
This offense is in rhythm now, just accumulating 1st downs and moving the ball downfield.
And now a 1st down following that long gain. On 1st down, Wilson. And some room to maneuver. The ball comes out.
Yeah, he got it back.
He's able to get this one back, so it is a 1st down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense.
It's all good.
So that means they're down to 1 remaining here.
Talk shit about Russell Wilson, yo. He's about to come beat status on his face.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there...
Back? Yeah. Got you. Yeah. Got you with the play action.
And his guys are able to strike for 6.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to
have. Great job.
Nothing on that fade.
In front and now
Right before
halftime. Special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter.
Finally a score.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Come for the face.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Well, this is taken in.
Oh, I fucking knocked your face off.
We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Crazy.
Carr now on first down. And Blake, the tight end's got it. And he's going to get this one down right to the edge of the red zone of the chalk of the 20. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Yeah, I iced his face off.
He's going to miss this one left.
I iced him for days.
That's it for the first half.
No
2 more
way.
quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Not today.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Short kick here, fielded about the 17. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down.
No, he's not.
I think they want to
20 caught your face.
Stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
Yeah, King was dipping.
On first and 10, here's Carr. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. C.J. Procise, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. It's good.
Oh, my
God. At 7 apiece.
You suck at the field goal so bad.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything?
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second. And quickly, they get to the line. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability.
And he's going to be driven down. Wilson in the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th. Well, they went with the nickel. They throw in an extra defensive back.
No way.
Coverage was very good.
Yeah, it was exactly as you would expect. A passing down. You bring in the nickel package. Just as you described, the coverage was excellent. And allowed one of the linemen to end up getting to the quarterback.
I know you did.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. And it is incomplete.
Come on,
A real head
look, he was like, yeah, where's the
there.
flag?
And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that.
How many times when we see an incomplete pass, we just look at the receiver and say, should have caught that one. That was a drop, and we just put it on the offense. How about a little credit for the defense there? They just forced an incompletion.
Yeah, especially after starting. They'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Bitch-ass screen.
With now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. And this is no good.
What?
It's a missed extra point.
No way.
How important might that turn out to be here as the second half
sucked
rolls
so
along.
bad. Hey, can you hear me about that?
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen.
Oh, my
also
God.
showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick
all
up their
over.
end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Play action. Now Wilson.
Oh, my
He's
God.
taken down. Chris Long.
Chris Long.
In there to get him his 2nd sack now of the
What is
afternoon.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for?
Come on.
More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
So here's 3rd and 20, and with a long yardage, defense going with a nickel look. 3rd and long, it's Wilson. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep, and got his man. Complete.
That's what I'm talking about, Rob Taylor.
Take him down, but not before he gets
what a
into
catch.
enemy territory. And at this stage, down in the 2nd half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what he did there.
On 2nd down, here's Wilson. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll try and run for it with Kelly. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. He lost 2 and brings up 4th. And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
What's this guy talking about?
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. The open man is Smith. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. And they're going to speed things up here.
I remember in pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. Back now at FedEx Field. as we're about ready to rock and roll for the fourth and final quarter.
What? What?
Second down, they need less than a yard to pick up the first. A give left side, Kelly. Trucks through him.
Boom.
Right through him.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
They go play action here on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, any caused incompletion is good for a defense. But when you add to it that you get a little hit on the quarterback, knock him to the ground, make him think a little bit, hopefully knock him off his game, especially in a game of this magnitude, this tight in the fourth quarter, you got to feel pretty good as a defense.
And this seemingly endless drive continues. Second and 10 now. Wilson will try and set up the screen. It's complete.
What?
It goes as a loss of 6. And now third down.
Watching mine?
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool him, right? Tried to trick him. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Torrey Smith, the intended receiver. And fourth down coming up.
Well, that plays a statistic that's going to go on the defensive team stat sheet. Won't necessarily reflect in ours, right, the overall game sheet. But you and I know that they keep count on pressures, hits on quarterbacks, all those things, hoping to increase that throughout the game. And here we are in the fourth quarter, and they got a big one.
And such a close game, a very big one. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
All right, check this out.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. Here we go. It's Wilson on fourth down. Flush to his right. And no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Cowboys defense is going to get him the football back. And now here come the Cowboys. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Time is starting to run out, really becoming a factor. We'll see if the defense can get the stop they need to get the ball back to the offense. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out. 2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. Look at the spin.
Balance.
A very solid gain of 27.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front, completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
Now a play fake here on first down. And Brate, the tight end's got it. It's a gain of 17 that time. And that leads to a Dallas first down. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. On 1st and 10, here's Carr, eluding the pressure right. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And before this play happens, we're going to get a timeout here. That'll be their 2nd, so one more chance to stop the clock here, and we'll be back. Carr going to look to throw. Dancing to his left. And this is caught.
What are you doing there?
Could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a two-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to...
And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again. On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
Wilson on the move to his left. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's a fumble. It's picked up by the Cowboys.
What?
Now back out comes the offense. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles in this one.
It hit the out of bounds first.
Because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. So what again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Oh!
He was looking for Jamison Crowder there. And it's
Crowder almost caught that shit.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
That was a perfect pass, though. Right to his face.
So now at 3rd and 12 with an extra defender here in the secondary. A nickel look. Rolling to his right. He's going to let it fly. He's got it with the 15. Yeah. And he's going to be marked down deep in Dallas territory. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. Out to his left. And escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Mario Edwards in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll. And now they're in the hurry-up. Now Wilson on 2nd down. Escaping the pressure right. And he fires one incomplete. The tight end, Jeremy Shockey, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down.
And he still doesn't have a catch. We're into the 2nd half. I think it's a little bit of a surprise to me, but that was one he should have caught.
Absolutely. That was his best opportunity right there. He dropped it. 3rd and 20, and no surprise, the defense in the dime. 3rd and long. It's Wilson. Flushed out right.
Oh, what?
But incomplete.
What? Oh, wow. Cannot believe Rob Kelly just dropped the ball.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And that is incomplete. They had to go.
Fuck yeah.